What's up, everyone? Welcome back to OMG Let's Talk. We got a good one today. We have
OMG, let's talk. It is episode 12, season 10 of 90 Day Fiancé. And then do your intro, bro. Do your intro. Just do your intro real quick before we talk about that.
I made a new intro, and we're gonna get into the couple.
Do it.
I was so excited for it.
Just do it.
Oh my
Distracted.
God.
OMG.
Oh my
No, we're not.
God. Oh my God.
OMG.
Oh my God.
Let's talk.
All right. Oh, Alexa.
Alexa, shut up.
All right. Well, we're talking about Ashley and Manuel, one of the worst couples I would have to say this season. I am extremely over them for sure.
Both of them, or do you hate one of them more than
I
the
hate them
other?
both. She's stupid. He's fucking an asshole. So she's stupid
Yeah,
for
they're
letting
both
this go on this long.
She is stupid. Well, I don't remember what they're fighting all the time. Same thing from the last episode, moving into this episode, but Ashley has a surprise for Manuel, and here it is.
His
I mean,
homeboy, best
Ashley
friend
is
Jonathan.
Ashley's like super shitty, but it was really nice of her to bring his best friend that he hasn't seen in like 7 years, because he probably feels lonely being in
You
the
think-
US.
You think Ashley's shitty? I know she got her problems, but I'm gonna call her shitty. I call Manuel shitty. She just has her.
Ashley?
Well,
Ashley's shitty.
I don't know if she's as shitty as Manuel though.
If I met her in real life, get away
Push
from me,
away.
bro.
Turn and push.
Mhm.
That's a Adventure Time reference too. He goes, "Turn."
Yeah, I wouldn't deal with it. But this is one act of kindness. She got a hold of
Where's the
his
Daniel if anyone knows about him?
best friend and invite him over to stay. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And not only that, she's like, yeah, you guys go out on town and have a good time. Got him, soccer jersey, his favorite team. Yeah,
Ashley got her big cup of coffee.
Of course. But she's just like, yeah, you guys go have a good time. She probably needed a fucking break. She's like,
Oh,
please
fuck yeah.
take this motherfucker out and make him.
So she can actually meditate with her
think.
incense without him bitching.
Yeah. But they just talk about like, oh, are you really gonna get married? And he has so many fucking doubts, it's ridiculous. He's like, yeah, saying it's one thing, doing it is the other.
Yeah, his friend's pretty real about saying like he needs to understand America. Life is not the same. He's like, you need to figure out what you want. The friend seems like
he is level-headed, understands the differences of culture. He's like, yeah, they may not need it in Ecuador, but over here, the privilege makes you want to buy stuff. You need to embrace it. He's like, bro, I got fucking 20 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, socks, I think he even said socks. It was funny.
that's the truth though. Like, we like to buy stuff, and Manuel just has to adjust to that.
Yeah, like
That's the luxury of why people want to come to America, is that we are able to build for ourselves like that. It's like we don't work to barely live. It's like we work to
it's different.
Get more
It's
in
different
life.
over here. We have more offered to us, so it's not her fault that she wants things. And he makes an example. He's like, dude, I go out and I see something I like, I'll fucking buy it.
Yeah, the
makes me
friend's
feel
really
good.
cool for
I buy it.
Yeah, the friend's really cool for sticking up.
Yeah, it is cool.
The friend also says like, hey, Manuel, have you been learning any English or anything like that? And honestly, he should be, because you're in America now, so you should learn the language. And Manuel just says that, I guess I just hear Ashley like bickering all the time and just yapping around. That's how he's learning English.
Yeah, basically, it's pretty dumb, honestly.
Yeah, if he was really real about like supporting his family in Ecuador, he would be learning English, and then he would work on getting his working permit and sending his own damn money to Ecuador that he doesn't have to worry about with Ashley.
Yeah, honestly, Manuel's friend Jonathan almost seems like kind of embarrassed by him. Did you guys get that feeling too?
Yes.
Like, dude, you are giving us a bad name, bro.
Yes, he's really trying to preach it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, fucking Manuel doesn't.
No, he doesn't give a shit.
Dude, this guy has like the fucking most like stubborn attitude.
He's an idiot. He's the kind of, I grew up with people like this. I grew up with this exact dude.
He kind of gives me the stubbornness of
Really?
who's
Mhm.
the other asshole that's dating a really rich UK girl.
Rob the knob.
Yes, Rob the knob.
They're like
There's-
very
kind of.
set in
This
his
could-
yeah,
ways
very
and
set in
he
their
can't
ways.
change.
Can't listen to any other people's opinions. My way or the highway.
I think Manuel is
Better than Rob.
way worse than Rob.
Whoa.
Way worse than Rob the knob. Rob's just a knob. Manuel's a straight fucking
Rob's a
asshole.
fucking dick.
No, he's
dude.
not. He tries to prove points and stuff, but this is like different kind of dick.
Rob is like childish.
He's childish.
That's what.
This guy knows what he's doing and chooses to be mean. That's that.
can
It's
see
it's
it.
much more malicious than Rob. That I don't like
You
it.
think Rob is just ignorant?
He's just an ignorant mofo. He just doesn't. He's never been given an opportunity.
Manuel, don't forget.
No, Rob's
No,
never
I
been
meant-
given
yeah.
an opportunity to like shine. I
To
guess
have
maybe
money?
I don't know. But Manuel,
To have money?
yeah, like, I don't know. Manuel just. I don't even know if he sees an opportunity. He's still stuck in the mindset that he's in Ecuador. He's never gonna have anything, and anything he ever has to go to his family and blah blah blah. But this is the next day after their day out. They go to lunch, and she's just like, "How did it go?" Blah blah blah. And then a fight instantly starts happening.
Over money.
Yeah, of course it's about money.
We all know.
At this
Yeah.
At this point, all I want to know is like before Manuel left Ecuador, did Ashley promise him, I'm going to send money to your family. You don't have to worry about that. Come to the US, or he just assumed?
I think he
Assumed.
assumed.
I don't think that was ever spoken about.
No, because it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, and as soon as he came, that's when he started asking, and she would even talk about Ashley would talk about it in the interviews.
Yeah,
like,
she's very
all of a
open.
sudden he wants
Yep.
me to send all this money. Like,
I was
why
about to
is this
say,
my
I think-
responsibility?
I think he's more of a dick because he knows that he didn't ask before, so he's just like, fuck.
And he says it right here is like, yeah, you waste money on.
Manuel.
Manuel says you waste money on stuff that you could be sending to my family, and Ashley's
That's
like,
such
what?
bullshit.
Like,
Dar su
Literally
familia
the
en
same shit.
Ecuador.
También perfecto.
Exactamente, estoy correcto que él está diciendo. No me gusta eso. I don't like this.
Tiene que ver como un equilibrio, ¿me entiendes?
yeah, it's so stupid. And Manuel's like, yeah, but this is your responsibility. Or what do you say? You don't care about people.
Yeah, you're selfish.
Uh
He
huh.
called her selfish. It's so stupid. It's the same shit.
El paquete que venía tiene que ser responsable.
So
¿Ya?
Y
Me
la
ahorro la
comida.
palabra.
That's such
she
bullshit.
should have
All
known the baggage that he came with.
It's so
Absolutely
stupid.
not.
Do you know what this flashback is giving me is like Kalani vibes with like
Suelo?
Asuelo's family. Remember how
Oh, I
much they
forgot in the
really-
beginning. Yeah.
It was the biggest problem in the
I forgot the
relationship.
sister came. Like,
And the
tried to fight
mom, they're
her.
fighting. Like you don't love your parent. It's like the same kind of brainwash that I feel like that Manuel just has, and he's not letting go, and it's like kind of fucked up. Like he just is never gonna get it. That's the feeling I get. He's just never gonna get it.
Is it brainwash or they're just
Stuff.
It's
Yeah,
brainwash.
it's
It's same thing.
it's not brainwash. It's cultural. I don't know, but people come to America and learn cultural differences, so I don't know what it is.
He hasn't been here long enough to learn that yet, I guess.
And I was like, you shouldn't buy shoes because my family doesn't have shoes. And
It's just-
Ashley's like, what the fuck?
Erica, could you
talking
imagine?
about?
Let me put it in a girl's perspective. Could you imagine you take Manuel maybe to like a grocery store or Walmart or somewhere, and you find something that's like $15, maybe $30 or something like, I don't like that. That looks cute. And him to just bitch at you in the middle of the store to say, you need to send that family to my, like just that feeling. So I also get like, ugh.
And then he has the audacity to say this.
Él y yo enviar dinero a ellos. No es como él está aquí y yo decir,
Hemos enviado dos
no
veces.
hay nada.
2 veces en 2 meses.
Twice in 2 months? That's once a month. That's once a month
Yeah.
she's sending money.
What they agreed on at the beach when they went to the beach, if y'all remembered.
That's so
She
stupid.
said, we'll send it once a month until after we get married, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Well,
he just,
also, Ashley's never even met Manuel's kids. Like, you're not even making her part of your family. So, how do you expect her to even care for your family if she doesn't even know them?
He has a double family.
and she brings that up. She's like, why should I feel responsible for somebody that he's embarrassed to tell them about me? Like, I have no connection with this family at
He only
all.
knows his mom.
So Manuel's fucking up all around. Ashley is being taken advantage of. It seems clear as
It's a
day.
shit show.
Yo me preocupo por los demás, tú te preocupas por ti, en cambio.
Oh my god.
Lost it.
Imagine.
I worry about others, you
Imagine-
worry about yourself. After everything that Ashley has done, he says that.
Yeah. Imagine like, when you go get your nails done and you come home and you show Jesse your nails, like, oh, I got my nails done. Like, if that was Manuel, he'd be like, oh my God, you're spending money again. Like,
Yeah, he just doesn't get it. Like, I worked hard to have my own budget and we'll work around that eventually, bitch. Like, I guess we
and
find
it's
out.
for money.
Yes, I guess we find out in the next time, or is it this time, that she talks about co-signers and stuff.
That's in this episode.
Finally.
And I was pretty shocked because this is the first time in a couple seasons that we heard anything about it. But she goes out and says it on.
Oops,
Oops,
skipped too
sorry,
far.
50-52. She goes and says it on record. Look, listen to this shit.
Pelotas, loco.
I brought you here on my back with no cosigner.
So she
Wow.
had to show
She
her
put-
proof of income, which
She
is a
put the
lot.
money up. She paid
Yeah,
for the
had to pay
K1.
for the K1, had to pay for all the paperwork, like had to show enough that she had enough to bring him here.
Responsible for him for the 10 years or whatever.
Mad respect for Ashley for this. Like, kudos. Like,
How are you gonna sit here and say that you don't feel supported by me?
Because he's a prick. That's why.
Oh
Fuck
my
Manuel.
God.
He is
leave it.
horrible.
Go home, Manuel. No one wants you. The U.S. doesn't want you. Just go back.
The U.S. doesn't want.
It's not very American of you.
Yeah,
And look at his
The
hat.
thing is, like,
he's
yeah,
you can't see here.
I didn't even notice he's wearing a U.S. hat, like with the
That's
flag.
pretty
It's
funny.
ridiculous.
Like in the comment if you think Manuel should go back to where did he come from? Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Especially after.
Also,
Them
put in the
back
comment
to-
if you think that he has a second family, or if his kids ain't real.
I think a lot of it came to light just having his friend Jonathan, that's also from Ecuador, kind of saying that you're doing everything wrong.
Yeah, so it's not just Manuel. It's
not Ecuador.
It's not Ecuador. The culture. It's
Manuel.
Manuel. Sorry, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's Manuel. Yeah. It's not a cultural thing, like you said. Yeah.
No, I think it actually just comes down to this.
Yeah, he should be
Fucking
happy. He doesn't need to send. It's because he wants to send him as much money as he can get out of her because he's gonna dip after they marry.
No, that's 100% for sure.
Because if he was in the long haul, he would be thinking about the work visa, slowly sending money, and then they would be set for life one day.
Do you remember the coming up, Erica?
I don't. Can we see that?
It's so gross. It is literally. I want to
didn't get the
almost
timestamp. but
vomit.
it's
Yeah, press
fucking
X right here.
disgusting. So, remember, she walked out. Ashley walked out. She was upset. Manuel's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go get her." And look at.
Ven aquí,
This is
come.
what they do to fix their problems.
Wait, so they might actually say a little.
Oh,
No puede ser. No es que yo he hecho algo malo.
Ya, discúlpense, más bien, ya. Ya pide
All
disculpas.
right, pause it. This I can't.
The friend has to say, like, "Dude, get over it. Go tell her you're sorry."
But this part is so. This part raises so many questions for me after this. It's
te
really
puedo decir?
gross.
Ven aquí, come. Sex doesn't make all the problems go away, even though
She
it's a
said,
good
"Come
time.
here." So was it her or him?
Me imagino que
Here.
sí.
They go fuck in the bathroom.
oh my God.
They
Ew,
show all
that is-
gender to let you all know what happens in the all gender restrooms.
So who is actually the problem
God.
here?
Because he said, "What can I do
Well-
to fix it?" And she said, "Come here."
Yeah.
But it could have been edited. I don't know.
No, that was not edited. That was all the same day at the same restaurant.
I know. I'm
He
just
wanted
saying.
to
I don't
fuck
know
in the
because it's a
bathroom.
coming up time. I don't know if he suggested it.
This is
implied
the
it.
worst.
Oh,
It's
go to the
bad.
They
two
fight all
person
the
screen.
time and then they just have sex.
It's really
Mhm.
gross.
Well,
And
sex
she's
is not
okay with
going to
it.
fix your issue.
It just goes
Mhm.
to show that Manuel is even that shitty of a guy because he probably truly doesn't even have any feelings for her. Because if you're truly upset with your spouse, do you think your dick will be hard, ready to go bang?
No, he doesn't give a shit at all.
I don't know.
Probably taking Viagra.
Blue Chew! No,
You
just
can't
kidding. Sponsors on this one. Okay.
I just can't wait for Ashley to realize what a shitty person he is and
Will
just
she?
dump him.
Mm-mm. I
I
hope,
don't
but
think so.
all right. Ashley and Manuel.
Yeah, that's it for them this week. Check
Okay.
out our video next week when they fuck in the bathroom and make everything perfect again.
It's gonna be gross.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be
For 5
so cringe
seconds.
that you want to watch
Mm-hmm.
and see what happens. All right, thanks, y'all.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks,
Check out
guys.
the other couples. Check out our channel. Break this shit down, and we will see you. Thanks.
Bye.
Like, subscribe.